In this video, we're going to start with the your turn and then go on to a further and final worked example. So in this your turn, we're asked to find the length of side C. I'm identifying that, again, it's across from the right angle. It's the longest side. So I can just use Pythagoras' theorem as C squared is equal to A squared plus B squared. And I will label the 6 centimeters as side A and the 3 centimeters as side B. Substitute in the values. So C squared is equal to 6 squared plus 3 squared. Again, I'll work that out in my head. And 6 squared is 36, 3 squared is 9, 36 add 9 is 45. And to find C, I'm going to take the square root of 45. And again, I can have a good estimate, but I'm going to go to my calculator and put in the square root of 45, and it's telling me on the calculator screen that is 6.7082, and so on. And when I round that to one decimal place, I get 6.7 centimeters. On to our final worked example. A little bit different, this one. The triangle's been spun round, but I'm still looking at the right angle and the side I'm trying to find. So it's side X I'm being asked to find, and it is opposite the right angle. So it is still the longest side, it is still the hypotenuse. And I can still use Pythagoras' theorem in the form C squared is equal to A squared plus B squared. So I'm going to label this side X as C. I can label the 3 as side A, and I can label the 5.2 as side B. And when I substitute in, I'm going to substitute and replace the C with the letter X. Side A is the 3 centimeters, and side B is the 5.2. And on my calculator, I'm now going to go, and in one go, if I've got a scientific calculator, I can just type in 3 squared plus 5.2 squared and get my answer as being 36.04, and that is equal to x squared. And now it's the same as previous examples. We're going to take the square root of that number in order to find the length of side x. And when I put that into my calculator, I get the unrounded answer of 6.0033, and so on. And when I round that to one decimal place, it becomes 6.0 centimeters. You can now go on and try the your turn. Pause the video, do the your turn, and then unpause, and I'll do the solution to this your turn at the end of this video. And now it's time to do the your turn you have just completed. Again, I'm looking at my triangle. It is this side here I'm looking to find. It is opposite the right angle. It's the longest side, the hypotenuse. It is side C. And I'm going to label the 6 as side A and the 3.1 as side B. And Pythagoras' theorem I can use then is C squared is equal to A squared plus B squared. Substituting all the values, again replacing C with X. I'll replace and substitute 6 for A and 3.1 for B. On my calculator, I'm now typing in 6 squared plus 3.1 squared, and I get the answer 45.61, and that is equal to x squared. Keeping that number on my calculator, I'm now going to square root 45.61, and I get an unrounded answer of 6.7535, and so on. And when I round that to one decimal place, it will become 6.8 centimeters. You can now go on and try the practice exercise we've set up, and I'll be online for help as needed.